have waited all week.
Yeah, Boogie Page. Throwing it down for Links BMX is ready. I know I am. Attack the ATB Airways. Let's kick it. All things BMX. It's a BMX show. Unlike the rest, if you need some info, they got the best. Like and subscribe, kick back and relax. And it's all things BMX. It's a BMX show. Unlike the rest, if you need some info, they got the best. So like and subscribe, kick back and relax. All things BMX are streaming to you. So post up on your couch, screencast to YouTube. It's gonna be fun, it will be a blast. You gotta do much but kick back and relax. They coming to you live from a studio, or they might be at the track, man, you never know. So don't go anywhere when my rhymes are done, cause the show's just starting, let's have some fun. I said it's all thanks BMX, it's a BMX show. Unlike the rest, if you need some info, they got the best. So like and subscribe, kick back and relax. I said it's all thanks BMX, it's a BMX show. Unlike the rest, if you need some info, they got the best. So like and subscribe, kick back and relax. All things BMX got the boogeyman's back, so I wrote them this track to send some love back. JT, Melissa, Chris and Paul, DJ Damon, can I get it, entertain y'all? And I wonder who gon' have on the show as a guest. I bet someone good who's gonna impress. Guess I will just have to wait and see. Let's get the show going and start the party. Said it's all thanks BMX, it's a BMX show. Unlike the rest, if you need some info, they got the best. Like and subscribe, kick back and relax. Said it's all thanks BMX, it's a BMX show. Unlike the rest, if you need some info, they got the best. Like, subscribe, kick back and relax.
Coming in on the table cam. Welcome to the All Things BMX show. Ladies and gentlemen, we have breaking news already at the beginning of the show. Are you ready for this, Damon?
Go for it.
Chris Beer made the main event in Akron, Ohio.
Yes, he did.
Yes, I
Woo!
did.
Congratulations, Chris.
It was fun. It was great.
was a
Thanks
great
you guys
weekend.
for cheering me on and encouraging and all that fun stuff. We had a great time.
Yes,
You keep that up, and you're going to be the next one on the number plate.
Yeah.
Like John Miller down in front there.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Boy, Akron killed it too.
Yeah.
They
That was
did.
a great weekend.
That was an awesome national, man. They did a great job down there.
Mm-hmm. We'll talk about it a little bit later on with our guests.
Sure.
Dyllon joining us.
Dylan and Dylan.
Dyllon and Dylan, as you guys saw on the opening screen. And we want to say thank you to BMX Rocks. They sponsor the chat. So if you've got questions for the Peanut Butter Jelly Man and Dylan, make sure you get them in the chat. Chat's brought to you by BMX Rocks Photography. Make sure you check them out. Tonight's BMX Showcase is sponsored by Answer BMX. We had a little goodie in the trivia tonight we're giving away from Answer.
Nice.
Newsmaker is brought to you by BMX Racing Forum. You know what we give you there? Free memberships. Go over to BMX Racing Forum, sign up now, talk some trash, share some articles. If you got some theories, share them there. The shows are always posted over there. Melissa's World Famous Trivia is brought to you by Bombshell BMX. Got some stuff from them in there too, don't we?
We do,
Ooh,
yes.
nice.
It's a hell of a pack.
Pulverizer, still MIA. He's running around Richfield Park right now, and they're the ones who normally bring him here, but he's not here. He's out doing BMX stuff. It's that time of year. They got their Wednesday night race series going on, so
They do.
he'll be back basically when the snow flies.
Yeah,
DJ Damon's
I was gonna
brought
say.
to you. Yeah, DJ Damon's brought to you by our good friends over at Truth BMX. Hey man, how's RJ healing up?
He's a little sore, but he's going to be fine. He's
Good.
talking about racing in a few weeks.
He's a tough kid, man.
Oh, dude, he's came along so far this year. He doesn't want to stop.
Yeah, and he took a digger.
Yes, he did.
Man, it was. We were standing right there too. I'm pretty sure I might have saw the track flex a little bit when he hit the ground.
It's very possible. It definitely would have flexed if I would have hit the ground.
Oh,
Shit.
for sure. If any of us
I think
did.
it might have moved like 4 feet if I would have hit the shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
The most highly anticipated segment of the show. Birthday shout-outs are brought to you by our good friends on Two Wheels. We got to hang out with them.
Oh, yeah.
Man, they got some cool stuff in that shop, man.
You imagine packing all that up?
I can't. You know, honestly, I went through there a couple of times, you know, because the first time I went through was kind of quick. You know, I said, well, I'll go back through and check again. just to make sure I didn't miss anything. And I start looking. I'm like, man, they gotta put all this stuff back in that trailer.
Oh,
Set it
skip
up,
that. You
tear
should
it
have saw
down,
when the
man.
rain hit. How they were scrambling trying to cover it all up to keep it from getting wet.
Oh yeah, they got to throw the walls
Oh,
up.
Yeah.
put the walls up. Yeah.
It's
was
crazy.
crazy.
But
The thing about
check
it is,
them
in a
out.
production like that, they have such a method.
Oh, for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
There's
Yeah.
just a madness. They just do it.
Yeah.
Oh, I would mess it all up if I was over there trying to help them.
Yeah,
Nope.
they'd probably,
They'd have
no,
kicked me out. They're like, nope, get out of here.
Like, we don't need help.
Yeah.
Just leaving it right to the pro.
Don't help. You're making it worse. Stop.
Exactly.
And of course, they did kick me out of their tent when I was trying to put stuff on the ATV account. They was like, nope, get the hell out of here.
That thing has been revoked.
It was, too.
Yeah.
There's no tab over
Maxed
there.
out or
We maxed that thing out like in
Jeremy
20
knows
seconds.
better.
Yeah. It got maxed out 2 years ago.
Right.
But you know
We
what?
still haven't paid it off
on,
yet.
on a serious note, I'll tell you what, they do a lot of work.
Oh, yeah.
All the bike shops do, not just on two wheels, all of them that come out there. So I'm telling you, if you need parts, and you don't have that local bike shop, or maybe, and you can do your best to not mail order it because you can get to the next big race they're at, man, do that because it means a lot for them. And, they're out there helping us and we can help them.
Yeah.
I mean, just you think of the fuel it takes
Well, not only
to
that,
get
but
to the race with
the
all
time.
that stuff.
they're there all day.
How many gears
before-
do you think they change?
Oh,
I don't, yeah,
A couple
'cause that's
hundred
another
easy.
thing, they have the mechanics there working on the bikes too.
Right.
And I never really realized that until like a year or so ago. They're actually working on bikes there in
Dude, they work on them afterwards too. They take the
Yeah.
rims and they build the rims overnight.
oh,
not
like
even
if
a
you
joke.
go in there and order something.
Like at the Grands, I think Jeremy told us he built like 30, 40 sets of rims at the Grands. And they're doing it after because they're working
at
on
night.
wrenching on bikes. They're working on them at night.
Wow.
think about how many people throughout the weekend go over there multiple times to get their bike worked on. Because
I did. I kept trying to get that scooter with those all-terrain wheels so I could get around easier.
Yeah.
Thing was sweet.
Can't ride your bike. You can't ride a scooter.
Oh, that thing was sweet.
Yeah, because I went and saw
I did see
Jeremy,
it.
and I was like, man, my brakes are messed up. He was like, you need some new pads, homie. I was like, oh, okay.
That's it. That's all it takes, too.
Yeah. Yeah, I should.
Did you buy new brake pads, Damon?
Oh, of course.
Oh, okay.
I tried to put them on the ATB account. And they said,
Said no.
go back.
Oh,
It's like go back,
that's what
go back and
happened.
get cash.
Rejected.
Okay, gotcha.
You're with ATV? Bring cash.
Yeah.
Yeah, we charge you double.
That's
I even tried using Gate 9, and it was like, that's even worse than ATB.
No way.
They're in litigation right now.
Yes. Speaking of Gate
collections.
9, our show opening is brought to you by the good people at Gate 9. They're all getting shout-outs in the chat room.
Perfect segue.
You need a custom number plate. You need an insert like Harry Larry did. They're the ones to hit up, man. Right there. Go check them out.
Yeah, he's got the inserts for the box plates, answer plates.
Is that legal to say?
I don't know.
No.
Not sure. Jeremy just might boomerang in here out of nowhere. Still not sure what that guy's day job is yet. Chris,
I don't think you're allowed to know.
we're not.
It's on the down low.
All he's ever told me is he lives in Virginia, close to somewhere. All I know is there's Langley. Langley, is that it?
Langley, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you see in all those like spy movies and stuff.
Virginia's
At Langley
also close
military
to
base.
Washington, D.C.
I think that's what he was hinting
Yeah,
at.
I know.
Yeah. He's probably got my phone tapped.
Well, they moved.
He don't care.
There's
Larkey,
nothing in there exciting.
They moved the Larkey aerospace thing over, so it's no longer there. So no telling what's he doing out there now.
I don't know how big of a deal it is now with CERN starting up.
No, that's
You're
true.
welcome. There's your history lesson. Chris, tell him.
Hey, guys, make sure you check out their live stream on all the social media platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. Make sure you go there, like our pages on those platforms. It will help us get the show out there to more people. So if you're just liking the comments or liking the particular episode of the show, we appreciate that. But we need you to actually like the page for us if you could do that. That's sponsored by Mega Design Group. So check them out if you need a canopy or any kind of packaging. Actually, I always forget. I just say, he does canopies, but if you need packaging for a product or something that your company makes and you need the packaging, get a hold of Brian Fell at Mega Design Groups. They do all that type of stuff along with canopies and that other trade show type things. Also, we have a podcast version of the show you can download anywhere you get your podcast from. That is sponsored by Dye Job Apparel. So if you need T-shirts, jerseys, your name on a mug, get a hold of Dye Job Apparel. Anything that they can be printed on, they can do that for you. Check them out.
Thank you, Chris. And we are going to go check in with our good friends down in Florida right now. We're going to go down to the Pro Experience Camp right now, and they got the whole gang down there hanging out, and we're excited to check in with them here. We're just getting them dialed in right now, and we got to get their video turned on here, and we're gonna bring them in the room here, and
Oh my God.
Whoa.
they
there we
can't
go.
see that yet. Oh
Well,
man,
wait till you can.
Here we go.
There is a motley crew. Hi,
Hey,
guys.
Oh man. All right, somebody's got to hit the unmute button there. Look at
David
pork
will do
chop.
it. Pork chop.
no. Yep.
Hi, buddy.
Somebody got it.
There they go. What do you guys got the computer under right now?
There you go.
There we are. Wow. All right.
Better.
That's way better. What's going on?
It's sitting underneath the TV.
Pro experience.
Oh my.
My goodness.
Look at there's so many of you. How cool.
Wow, that's a
Well, I don't even know where to begin. Hey, look, here we are in what we got going on. We've got the week of the T-Bone Pros doing the camp this week. We have Tyler, Zach, Weston, Andre, Valentina, and Rain. Looks like they're all around the back. How's everything going, you guys?
Wonderful. Good. It's going very good. We just got done with a big game of dodgeball.
Oh.
I dislocated my shoulder in the pool.
Sweet. That
Dude.
sounds true
Ouch.
Tyler fashion there.
Are you getting ready for the cruise?
Right. Tyler, are you going on the cruise? Because we need a wing. We need someone with a good throw to be on our dodgeball team.
Well, Tyler on the injury reserve.
Yeah.
So.
Zach's going.
We got
We got
all right.
Zach.
We got Zach signed up. Sounds good.
There we go. We need somebody that can throw a ball really good because
That's right.
I can't.
All right, guys. You guys want to go around the room and introduce yourselves? We can start down in front with the young man with the J&R hat on. How are you?
Oh, that's you up. No, you can stay there.
What's your name, man, and what's your home track?
Tampa BMX is my home track, and my name is
Levi.
Levi.
We're going to put you on the spot. Who's your favorite pro that's there this week?
Andre,
Oh, he didn't even hesitate.
Now
Wow.
I can pause this.
All right, we got one vote for Andre. All right, next to Levi, you want to go and you tell us your home track and your favorite pro. Go ahead.
hey Cole, my name is Addison Martin, and my favorite coach is Wayne.
Rain. We got a vote for Rain. All right, next to you in the teal.
With the blonde hair.
My name's Jamison Norman, and I'm from Daytona BMX, and my favorite pro is Rain.
All right. Next to you in the hoodie.
My name's Grant. My whole track my favorite Tyler.
He's got a vote for Tyler. All right, we'll go right next to him in the blue shirt next to Boogie.
My name's Taylor. My home track is Cape, and my favorite pro is Tyler.
Another vote. Boogie, you get 2 votes, by the way, because you do the intro rap on the show. So you go ahead and introduce yourself, and then you pick 2 coaches because you did the opening song.
Hi, I'm Boogie Payton, also known as the Boogeyman. I'm from Cape Coral, Florida. Well, that's our race. I'm from North Florida.
What?
He's from up
My
north.
favorite coach is Rain and Weston.
Ooh, got a vote for Weston. We got Weston on the board. All right, next to you.
My name's Parker Ross. My home track's Cape, and my favorite pro is Zach.
Got a Zach. Hey, can you turn your head sideways for me?
He wants to see your hair.
Ah,
Hey,
there we go.
You get another vote because that is a glorious mullet. All right, one more vote. You pick another coach. All right.
Oh.
You got Rain. All right. Now next to him, you got to scooch in a little bit because you're kind of behind the young man in the J&R hat. Okay.
Levi. Oh, there you go. Perfect.
My name's Preston. My home track's Cape Coral, and my favorite pro is Rain.
Is Rain.
Oh
All
my
right.
gosh,
You have a mullet
Killing
too.
it.
Ooh, it's close. We give him another vote for that mullet because that looks like an MIT, a mullet in training.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's
We'll give him another vote. Go ahead, pick another pro.
Zach.
Okay.
Oh, Zach's on.
All right, all the way back over the other side of the room in the green shirt.
My name is Trevor Hoffman. My home track is Dyllon Reeder, and I gotta go with my boy Rain.
Rain.
Oh man.
Well, that's Pork Chop. I already know he's going to vote for Valentina.
Exactly.
Pork Chop. Pork Chop, wave. Wave to everybody, Pork Chop.
Hi, David.
Wave away.
Hi,
There you
David.
go, Pork Chop.
We miss you.
All right.
There's one on Zach's lap.
Yep. We go there. If you want to introduce yourself around the couch, go ahead, coaches, and we'll work our way to the back of the room.
You got one more camper on Zach.
Oh, okay. We'll get the other camper there.
Oh, look at you and didn't even say nothing.
What's your home track? I'm from Houston, Texas, Rockstar, and my name is Mason Gray, and my favorite one's Ray.
All right.
Nice. Thanks, Mason.
Hometown.
All right.
Well, gee, the infamous Rain.
And in the back of the room, we got.
My name's Quinn Duran. I'm from California. Home track's Oak Creek BMX, and my favorite is Clump Dog.
Ooh, Clump Dog.
Tyler comes
Yeah,
in.
Ricky Carter here too, but he's had a long day. He's crashed.
Ricky is sound asleep already?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Training with the big guys at Sarasota today.
That's what we heard. Who did we get everybody?
Yep.
I think so.
All right, guys.
Introduce your pros.
You want to okay, we're going to have the pros introduce themselves. We'll start with well, your right, my left here. Go ahead and start around the room.
One of my favorites. I'm here for the pro experience camp with all these guys.
All right, who's your favorite pro?
I gotta say, my boy's sick over sleeping in the same room, so it's good to see everybody else.
Yes, Zach. All right, Zach, you want to introduce yourself?
What's up, guys? I'm Zachary Mancaman here for the Pro Experience. I ride home track is Lake Paris, even though I'm here in Florida now, but the home track in Florida is Cape Coral. And my favorite pro is probably West Timor.
All right. Clump Dog, I hear you got some T-shirts coming out.
I got some T-shirts on the way. They're actually coming here to Cape Coral. So
Beautiful.
Nice.
I'm Tyler Clumper. My current home track is Tampa BMX. I think my favorite pro here out of these guys is Rain. My favorite pro has got to be Mr. Nick Kimmon.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Andre, you're up next.
Well, I saw my ball too.
Yeah, you did.
My name is Andre LaCroix. My home track is Tampa BMX, and so it's my favorite pro here.
Yes.
We already know the answer.
She's probably sitting to your right.
Oh boy.
After Valentina, who's your other?
Tyler.
Okay.
And then my favorite pro overall is Jeremy Smith.
Awesome. Valentina?
Hi, my name is Valentina Davalos. I'm from Ecuador. My home track is in Rock Hill, and I'm here for the pro experience. My favorite pro is, I think all of them, but Andre.
Aw.
She gets 5 extra votes for that.
Right.
Rain.
Man.
So I'm Rain Langford. My home track on paper is Pearland BMX in Pearland, Texas, but here in Florida, I'd have to say it's Sarasota BMX. And my favorite pro here, is probably the Club Dog. And then favorite pro of all time, probably Kyle Bennett.
Oh, there you go.
Great call on that one.
Nobody's gonna argue with.
No
Kyle
one's
Bennett.
arguing with that one. Jamie, how's everything been going?
It's been really good. We have 24 campers this week. 12 of them are day campers, so they're not here with us today. But everything's going good.
Good.
Been staying busy. Everybody had dinner tonight. All the coaches fixed dinner. It was awesome. Did you guys enjoy your dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw, they're so
Oh,
cute.
the spicy chicken?
Yeah, I heard.
They did a video review with them, and then they all just got out of the pool, like they said, playing dodgeball. So
Awesome.
It's fun.
Well, thank you guys.
Valentina, just saying.
There you go. We got it down. And winning with a landslide, Valentina. Congratulations.
Yay!
When the manager speaks, that's what happens.
That's
All right,
right.
you guys, on the count of three, everybody yell Pro Experience. 1, 2, 3. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful night.
Bye, guys.
Great group right there.
Yep.
Great group right there.
Oh my God,
That's
they're
awesome,
so fun.
Yes, and glad they could join us this evening. Looks like it's a packed house down there,
My
man.
gosh, they are loaded up in there, aren't they?
Yes, they are. Good times.
Well,
That's
and
really
it's-
cool. I wish they'd have had that when I was a kid. That would have
No
been cool.
kidding.
We can just work on getting a 40 and over one.
And they got 2 more left for the
They have
season.
2 more left, and it's going to be July 17th through the 21st. All girls camp brought to you by Carly Kane and Jake Peebles in Riley House, July 31st to August 5th. The information is right in the chat if you want to check it out. It'll also be in the show notes. And without further ado, I'd like to welcome in our guests this evening. Gentlemen, how are we doing this evening?
Woo! Woo! Excited, man. We were supposed to be, Dylan was supposed to be down there with them cats right now. Full disclosure, this is the first year in 3 years he hadn't had summer school. So he was going to get to go down there. But after Vegas, he's going to jump in the truck, go home with Burquest, and get some quality time in Cali for about a month. I'll pick him back in Utah. So we've been down to that Pro Experience. I think it's top notch.
Oh, yeah.
That's great.
Good.
Top notch. We did 2 weeks before Grands last year. Off the hook. Amazing.
Nice.
See, and that's a great time to do that right before Grands. Get all that
Absolutely.
training in and all those.
Well, the
tips
thing
and
about
tricks.
it is that's also Brian's busy season with renting condos out and stuff, so he probably has to weigh where's he going to get the more money from, probably, something like that.
Well,
You never
the
know.
weather's a lot better in Florida in November, too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you definitely
It's
don't
not
wanna
like
be in-
105 and like today they were having crazy thunderstorms and lightning and stuff.
Especially when it's snowing
Just
here.
makes the
right
kids faster.
It does.
right.
Outrun the lightning.
Run.
Well,
Yeah, plus it's snowing here.
yeah, it's snowing here, so
Yeah.
it's not a
Well,
bad
listen,
time to be down
Yeah.
there.
What?
Oh yeah,
Well,
for
in
sure.
November it does.
Oh, yeah.
Often. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
don't come to Michigan.
Yeah, yeah.
On your road trips, just steer clear of the Midwest when it gets winter time.
Yep. Yeah, about the first week in November, start steering south.
Well, I want to say thanks for joining us this evening. We have Dyllon and Dyllon Reeder joining us this evening, and we like to kick the show off with the very same question we ask every guest. Chris, fire away.
So, guys, how did you get involved in, find out about start BMX racing?
I'm glad you asked. In my former life, I was a therapist at a drug and alcohol treatment center, and one of my staff members was taking their child to Palm Springs BMX. Talk about hot, 110 degrees.
Oof.
And I took Dylan down there one evening with her and her child, and we never looked back. Dylan got off the track, and this is exact words. He goes, "Dad, I want to be the line leader," which in kindergarten, the teacher picks the kid who gets to stand in the front of the line. I guess it's called the line leader.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
he wanted to be the line leader on the BMX track.
Oh, I
said,
love
"Son, right here, you don't have to ask. You just get in front." And ever since then, we haven't looked back at all.
All right.
And he was 4.
4. Okay.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Awesome.
BMX has just been an amazing part of our life. Brought him and I closer. I don't have a BMX background, just to tell you the truth. Not more than, I don't know, probably the bad part, the guy that stole him out of your garage when you left him out front. Well, besides that, I didn't have any. I did skateboarding as a kid. And Dylan just took to it real young. And Palm Springs, like I said, is where we started.
That's
Nice.
amazing.
Wow.
Absolutely.
So, how old are you now, Dylan?
I'm 14.
Oh,
Okay, so you've been
geez.
doing about 10 years now.
Killing it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Wow.
Good deal.
Have you stayed riding nonstop in that 10 years? No breaks?
Yes.
Nice. All right, cool. Well, how
Deal.
you guys got in from the boy getting into BMX, And what got you involved into where most people know you from now, where if you make it to the main, they get to go visit you guys over at the TV products?
I'll tell you that story. That story is Dylan and I used to fly to nationals 13, 14, 15, and I'd always see Tori and Tyler, these cats right here. I don't know if you can see the picture right there, the big guy. And I'd always ask if they needed help. For a couple of years, you need help? They're like, no, we're good. One time I caught Tori alone at an event, and he was slammed. And he said, are you serious? I'm like, yeah. So I'm just over there putting together awards. That's when we shipped them, putting them together, laying them out, getting the tickets and everything. At the end of the weekend, he goes out and hands me some cash. I'm like, I was just here to help. If my mind's working on something else, I'm not sweating my kid in his performance. So it's actually a benefit for me. And ever since then, I used to fly into the events. I'd tell him which event I'd be at, or Dylan and I'd be at. And he'd schedule it that I would help Brian. We used to have Brian. And I'd fly in and I'd help one of the brothers or Brian do the event. That's how it started. That's how it started. You want to know how we got to where we are now?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, let me see. 2019, I sold my business and was looking for something else to do. And I knew I wanted to be in the industry somehow, some way. I know I wanted to help follow my son's dream choice. And I think I talked to Tori in Vegas. I said, hey, how about we get something? And I just go to all these things. Forget about shipping and all that other costs, and we'll worry about it down the line. And I think that's how we got to where we are now.
Wow.
I really do. Just like that.
In your time, how long have you been there?
Full board.
Yeah.
I have been on the road since. Well, that's a funny thing too, because if you remember, 2019 we started the year off hot and heavy, and then we had BMX had a 3-month break.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's all we had because we're gangsters. And we were back in July. Where was that?
We were at.
First one?
Was that the one we were?
The bounce back in Oklahoma prior.
Yep.
The hottest national.
Yeah. So listen to this.
The hottest national, he says.
Yeah, it was hot. Listen to this. So I took over 2019. I settled some of my affairs in California, and I caught back with them in Phoenix, and I jumped in the truck, and I was gone. I went from Phoenix, Florida, back to Cincinnati. I think there was a rock hill in between there. And I had in my trailer, I had Houston, New Mexico, and Oregon. Okay, that was right before Worlds, too. So we get done with Houston. Me and Dylan, we rented a hotel for a week. We're down there training on the track because that's when Worlds was going to be.
Sure.
We had that track dialed. We were on flats for the first time ever. You know, they changed that rule.
Oh, right.
And then the world shut down. We're in DeSoto, Texas, under the big top with Chris Allen. And I called Tori. I got 2 nationals worth of awards in the trailer. I got New Mexico and Oregon to do. I said, Tori, I can I can go east or west, man. I can go east and west. And Tori's like, well, this looks pretty bad. You got 95% of my product on the trailer. We might have to do some online sales. Why don't you head east? Headed east, got back, unloaded the trailer, stayed with Tori during the, I don't know what politically correct to call that, pandemic. And we moved forward. They let me do some stuff around the shop, you know, keep my mind right. And here I am, a Cincinnatian.
Cincinnatian. That's
per se. Dave Berquist won't let me say that, but yeah, Dave's always got a room in his house for me. You know that.
Yep.
We have heard, he has said that.
He said that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's that story. That is that story. So I haven't been in Cali it is my bed since December. And it's not looking like I will lay my head in one of my beds because my new home's got a bed, but till October. I think I'm going to stay after Bakersfield. I think I'll stay till Grants and meet up with the crew in Grants because that's a big ordeal.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
Wow.
that's
a lot of
it's
miles.
been amazing though. You guys, we have seen the freaking world, our world anyways.
Yeah.
We have been to Mount Rushmore, Niagara Falls,
Wow.
Grant. We took a helicopter over Grand Canyon. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm not much of a walker. So I wanted to see it all. So we took the helicopter, which was amazing.
Oh, that's awesome.
DC, the Golden Gate. Oh, I drove that big old trailer. After Santa Clara, the last one, we were heading to Oregon. I had 7 days to get to Oregon, so I had to take him. He rode his bike across the Golden Gate Bridge, off the hook. I mean, you want to talk about where's BMX taking you? We all have a story.
Mm-hmm.
We all have a story.
Yeah.
Did you let him ride his bike down the world's most crookedest street in San
We didn't-
Francisco?
I couldn't make it to Lombard, man.
Ah.
I grew up in the Bay Area. My roots are in the Bay Area, believe it or not. And it's funny. We took them over the Golden Gate Bridge. Couldn't do much in the city with the trailer, but I actually took them to where I grew up from, like 6 to 11, where I went to kindergarten. I took them there. I took them. There's some pictures too. I took them to the tree where I had my first kiss. Just some serious. I don't know if that's how a dad would do it with their son. I didn't know my father. But just something I wanted to pass on to him. Just some roots. We do have roots, and they're everywhere,
That's
but
right.
this is where my roots begun, So it was a nice father-son bonding moment. And we've had a lot of those.
That's really
Yeah.
cool.
A lot of those.
What? This is for little Dylan. You got a nickname we can call you?
Little Dill.
Okay, we'll do that, little Dill. What's been your favorite spot on your travels so far? Yeah, we're gonna put you right on the spot,
Give him
man.
like top 3.
Or you could go top 3. Yeah, Melissa said go top 3.
Okay, number one, definitely the helicopter.
Okay.
All right.
I was crying before I got on it,
Uh-huh.
like dead bald crying. But then I wanted to get on it again. It was so fun.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
There's no way.
Second, probably Slipknot.
Yeah, you got that picture right there. We saw Slipknot on Halloween in Dallas.
No,
That's
nice.
Wow.
All right.
That's killer.
Right there, man.
Golden Gate Bridge.
That's got to be pretty
Only
cool.
because in the middle of the water was one of the top 3 dangerous prisons.
Yeah.
Oh, Alcatraz.
Alcatraz.
I want to take a boat on there so bad.
Yeah.
Can't you go do tours on it?
Yeah,
you can do
That's-
tours.
That's on my to-dos.
It's
Yeah.
actually a pretty cool tour. I did
There you
it
go.
years ago.
Yeah, I
there's
do
a
too.
there's a plan. We'll all go. We'll meet you guys there.
It's sweet. Yeah, you should.
We'll
check
fly.
it out.
I'm not much driving that far.
I'm glad it was closed because they would have tried to keep my ass there.
What about you? What about you, Big D? What about your top 3 so far in your travels?
I'm gonna tell you what, and I'll try to keep it politically correct as well. I don't know how anyone else would feel about how I felt about this place, but Mount Rushmore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mount Rushmore was, I don't know, super spiritual. I'm a history buff, and I'm all that kind of stuff. And I saw Mount Rushmore, and that was spiritual. But beyond that was 10 miles down the road. I think I could say Native Americans
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
have in the works this place called Crazy Horse.
Yeah, they're doing
Yes.
a big sculpture up there.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
dwarfs
Yep.
Mount Rushmore.
Yep.
And that whole area, the Black Hills or Black Mountains or whatever it's called, is
Yeah, the Black Hills.
just off the chain, man. Just really, I could set up a camp there and never leave. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's right there by Sturgis. Believe it or not,
Also on my to-dos.
You go through Sturgis to get there.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I could see the pool from all the Harley guys that want to go hang out there.
Mm-hmm.
I felt it.
Nice.
That is really cool.
So I do have a question, and I want to forget it because it just popped in. How many miles you put on your new truck so far?
Okay, that's a good question. I had the new truck, 3500 flatbed wrapped, delivered to me in Tennessee last year, which would have been June 1st or one of those holidays, 3-day weekends, whatever Tennessee was, the big one, 456, crazy one. And I've put 60,000 miles on it since then.
So a year and a
60,000.
month, roughly.
Man.
60,000 miles on it. It's
That's
in the
crazy.
shop right now. that's another story. But
Riding that clutch too hard, huh?
there it is. There's that picture you got. That's a great picture.
That's Las Vegas.
I want to put that on my Tinder account right there.
There you go. I'll send it to you.
That's a great or plenty of fish or whatever. You know?
Whatever these
Is that
kids.
a package deal?
There you go.
Oh man, one of those cats is taken. You know that.
I know that. As long as he knows that, we're doing
He knows that.
okay.
He told me once.
He told me once. Oh, that's hilarious.
What's your official role with TMV?
I am. It's funny you ask that, man. They get me what I need for the road to keep stocked. My official role is I get to the nationals. I set up national coordinator, USA BMX and TV products. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the relationship we have, and I feel strongly about that. All them cats from Shannon to Chris to Cody to Justin to all the way up the line, BA, John David, Shane. I mean, everyone in that is top notch. And our communication and our inner workings with that organization has been amazing. My role, I just do that. Just get, I drive it, I get it there, I tell them what I need. And they stay back here and they build the awards. They get me boxed up and loaded. They screen print my hats. They embroider my hats. They screen print my new product, my backpacks, whatever I need. They keep me going. They got this end handled. I got that end handled. That's the way I look at it.
Nice.
Are you involved with any of the design process?
Not as much as I would like.
Oh.
See a smile on my face. Because, and we've had many conversations about this. I don't know if you remember the Houston, we have a problem on with the flat pedal.
Yes,
It sounds familiar.
Yeah.
It's got a flat pedal on it. It says, Houston, we got a problem. That's mine. I claim that.
Nice. Nice.
And then the world shut down, though, after I made that shirt. So that's probably why they don't let me make it anymore.
Right.
I have...
Bad omen.
I send a bunch of ideas because I'll be on the road for 12, 14 hours a day with nothing but, road in front of me. And I send my ideas, but I got to remember all the hundreds of thousands of things that they're back here doing too. So every once in a while, I'll get something down the pike, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Sure.
So no.
Well, you got to keep throwing it at them, right? When things come to mind.
You know what I have been, to be honest, you guys, I have been allocated to work on who goes on the shirt and the awards for the events.
Which is so wonderful.
So what that entails is getting hold of the track, doing some emails. I ask them who's hot and heavy in their hood, who's been putting the work in, who's got some style. They send me some examples, or they send me some ideas,
some suggestions,
or pictures of their riders, and we go from there. And that's new since Oregon. Oregon was the last shirt that I didn't pick. So any shirt after that, if you're upset about it, I picked that. I did.
With the
and I'm
track
learning. It's a
suggestion.
learning curve.
Yeah.
It's a learning curve. There's a lot of people you don't want to upset in the BMX community, and you want to try to always get it right. Like I thought for sure Josh deserved that Akron one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and the big deal was on one of the Days of the Awards.
He was.
And the Kaufman's child got one day, and Caldridge. I say his name all the way, but Katie Caldridge out of Marysville, Ohio. He runs that track. His daughter, like Nag 9 or something, I believe. She was on one of the days as well.
Nice.
So I have a little bit of input in that. Let's just say that.
I think that's awesome. That adds a lot of flavor to the Nationals, though, because, you know, when you're traveling, it's cool. You're going to take that trophy back home, and it's got that little local flavor on there. It's kind of, I think that's a neat, very cool piece.
What an
of it.
honor to be chosen, too. I mean, I'm sure there's, he gets a million different suggestions.
Sure.
And to have to whittle it down to 3, like, that's pretty cool.
I just want to let you know, Dylan, if a national comes to Michigan, I got an envelope to get Chris on that trophy.
There you go.
Well, you know what, Melissa, listen to this. With the new award style that we're doing, I don't have one here.
I got one hanging behind Damon. Look at that. Look at that guy.
We've done. Wasn't just something we, off the cuff. We're able to promote 3 AM riders now.
Right.
One for each day. So more amateur exposure, which is a bonus. More local riders getting blessed.
Yeah.
Right. And it's amazing. It's really been. I mean, to see those kids' face when they find out they're on the award is it's pretty neat.
Oh,
So
huge.
when do they find out they're on it?
Day of, usually.
Oh, that's so
that's
cool.
pretty awesome. They just show
Day
up.
of. I try to keep it hush hush. I get emails, as you can imagine, and phone calls. You know what? When it's chosen, you'll see when we get there. Even on the shirt. I mean, I cracked the box on site, and we could go ahead and look together.
That's awesome.
Look, if you want to see a big smile at Christmas morning, put Chris Beers on there.
We'll get an envelope with some money in there.
I was going to say, what kind of bribes do you accept?
I've had some bribes. I have, and I've had some bribes, and none have come close to
what they needed to be.
Okay, listen, everybody watching the show right now, start sending stars our way, so we can then convert the stars into the monetization, so we can get Chris on a trophy.
That's right. Facebook stars. Here we go.
Speaking of Michigan, you guys got something coming down the pipe, don't you?
Gold Cup.
We got a Gold Cup coming up.
Qualifiers, yeah.
Okay.
And there's always the rumored national, unconfirmed, but yeah, there's one in the works.
Is that a rumor? Because I was hearing that same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a rumor at the moment.
It's a rumor right now.
It depends.
I guess we'll know in a few months.
I've been to Michigan once, which means there's only 4 other states I haven't been to. But which I will do when I go to Connecticut in a month. I'm gonna park the trailer and hit all that, and then I'll be done.
Nice.
Besides Alaska and Hawaii, but
that's a long way to get a trailer.
They got
the
BMX tracks
National
there.
Toledo.
Yeah.
I went to dinner and I felt like I actually went into Michigan a little bit. I don't know.
You
probably did.
Well, here's how you would have known.
Toledo's pretty close.
Did your automobile feel like it was vibrating apart? Because as soon as you hit Michigan on the roads,
you'll know it.
Oh my God, they're terrible.
Really?
Once again, that's
Yes.
why the truck is in the shop right now.
Yeah.
He dipped up here for a minute.
That's probably it.
Right.
Yeah, just ask Billy.
Yeah, Billy will tell you from gate 9, your shocks can only handle one
He
time.
even said in the chat, you can only go to Michigan once. Your shocks won't handle it anymore.
Cleveland was pretty bad too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The roads are lippy.
The roads are lippy. That's right. Billy
That's
was
what.
saying
Yeah,
that.
that was it.
It's
Well,
the
when you do
weather.
come up to Michigan, we'll have to get you here at the house so you can be in the studio for one of the shows.
There you go.
It'd be nice. I'd love to see where you guys do it and how it all goes down. I know this afternoon when we did some kind of a pre-test, I saw with the walls down and everything.
Oh, yeah. It looks totally
behind
different,
the
right?
scenes.
That's right. Got the behind the scenes.
I also send them the picture from what we look at during the show.
Oh, yeah.
All the monitors on the
monitors
screen.
and-
Yep.
All right, so Dylan,
Sound
when you pull in at a national, take us through the step-by-step process. You park, what's next?
Okay, so I personally, and my boys know that I like to get there early. I like to be there before Mr. Bill Morris and his crew even have the awning up.
Gotcha.
Okay, Bill knows where I need to be. If at all necessary, he'll put me exactly where I need to be. But if I have to be moving in between bike shops and pit sets, I'm late. I'm too late to get my beast in there.
Yeah.
I got 44 feet. You just don't whip that in. So I like to be there Tuesday, 2 a.m. It would be Wednesday, 2 a.m., anywhere from 2 a.m. to 10 a.m. That's my window. I'm early. I'm comfortable. I'm in my spot.
Mm-hmm.
Now I can begin to bring out, set my stuff up. I like to, then they have the canopy set up.
Mm-hmm.
They carry the grid rack in the rigs, so I don't have that weight in my house.
Oh, nice.
So I set up the grid rack. You would think everything is pretty much the same, but you never know what kind of ground you're on. You got to check the weather. Is it going to be blowing sideways? How windy it is? How much you better batten down the hatches? You guys were talking about on two wheels and that stuff that was going down in Akron.
Oh, yeah.
And I think you even called us professionals. We wing it because every freaking setup is different. You have your fallback ifs.
Yeah.
Like no one knew that stuff was coming in Akron.
No,
I knew it was going to rain, but I didn't know it was going to come sideways with a tornado.
Or that early in the evening either.
Well,
Right.
that
So-
dust storm that came blowing through there.
Yes, which we needed because I would have rather taken the dust, which when we did get the rain, it kept the dust down,
Mm-hmm.
made it end up being a perfect rest of the weekend. So I set up my grid rack. Usually Dylan's humping out the containers. We open up the containers. This time we'll shake it off from from Akron and we'll just start hanging it up. I usually have my men's section. I know about my toy section. I know about section it off, and the ladies, the kids, and I just start hanging it up.
So,
Then I put my tables up, and I start laying out the grid, the event wear.
Nice.
so yeah, that's
They
actually
caught me. They caught me riding dirty in Akron. I feel like I was about 4 hours behind. Okay. I won't explain why, even though it was a 3-hour drive. I was 4 hours behind, so I get to Akron. I'm already behind. I set up. And then they get the soapbox thing, and I want to see that.
Right.
Yep.
But I got people practicing, so I open up before I'm set up, just so I can get some revenue streaming in. Because with the Saturdays no practice now, if you've noticed that, I don't get to float around I used to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone's got motos to attend, not
Sure.
a practice at a certain time, so no one knows when anything's going to happen. So I lose a little foot traffic right there. So I want to be cracking on Thursday to kind of get the looky-loos and the walk-arounds with nothing really much to do and start selling. So that's been good.
Oh.
But I want to get to that soapbox thing. So at 6:30 when they're done, I wrap my walls. I'm not done. My setup's not done. But I want to go see this. So I get over there, watch that, get the free food. It was a blast. And I come back, I don't know, what was it, 9 o'clock? I didn't get done setting up till 2 a.m.
Oh, wow, man.
Oh, holy cow.
So 2 a.m. Friday morning, I felt like I was ready to unveil my goods, even though I had been selling since 1 o'clock already Thursday.
Dang.
Wow.
I tell you what, I've been to places where I love BMX moms. Ain't nobody get mad at me. Where they're literally right there. Who's on the shirt? Who's on the shirt? I throw them a box cutter and say, hey, open it up, find out, and put them right here.
Yeah, put them right here.
I have had so much help throughout my journeys. Where they just, you need some help? Yeah, grab a box, hang it up, put a hanger on it, and we get it done. They get to shop while they're helping.
I love it.
They get first dibs, man. They're getting first dibs.
Yeah, absolutely. Hot off the press.
Right.
You know, who's helping who is what I want to know.
That's
Right.
amazing.
That is cool. So you handle
Dylan's
all...
looking at the pictures.
So you handle all the USA BMX branded shirts that's at the Nationals as well as the awards, correct? Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Just for folks that aren't sure what's going on here.
I do the awards and I do the event wear. It's funny, behind the scenes is my son works hand in hand with me. I mean, he's the hardest working kid out there. I put that bar none. He'll have a moto and had just unloaded a box. So our deal is if he makes his main, which I've been winning lately because it's been a lot harder for him, is he has to pass out the awards.
Oh.
Okay? And he, not that he doesn't like it, but he doesn't not love it. I don't know how to put it. So
it's a
usually
labor.
I'll have a little crew, some hang-arounds like this weekend. Christina, I think her last name's, I don't know her last name. Bobby Joe's daughter. She's amazing. She always helps out whenever I'm on the East Coast. And Dylan has his own little crew that'll help him out if he's got to ride his main. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So that's how that goes. So, yeah, it's
Nice.
definitely a couple-person job at that time.
Sure.
Hey, Dylan, we got to jump to a commercial break here. We're going to be right back. All right.
Okay.
So don't go anywhere, you guys. And when we come back, we'll do our check-in. You guys don't head out anywhere.
Sen tahmini mikrofonunu get bak Jack burada diktafonunu tak kağıt kalem bir de ilham alınacak tam gaz çapız havada düşmana buna çıkalım bakalım hadi bu bedalı kazanalım. We started in the Midwest. Now we about to take it. All over the world, baby. This is the pinnacle.
Man, we are back. DJ Damon taking us in and out of break. Thank you, Damon. Always taking care of us here. We're back with our guests here, and we want to welcome back Dylan and Dylan with us. And we're going to do our chat check-in with Melissa. You've got tons of people in here tuning in for your shows. We're going to toss it over to Melissa so she can pass along the messages.
Absolutely. We're going to say hi first and foremost to Brian Fell with Mega Design. First one in my chat says, have a great show. Billy with Gate 9 number plates. Actually, Jen also with Gate 9. Did I move on you? Checking in over on Facebook. Robert Cardoza. Rick Carter, the Beer Budget BMX Show. He's with us. Mr. Harry Larry checking in, reminding us of Big Dylan's Peanut Butter Jelly Man nickname. And congratulating you, Mr. Beer, on your making your main.
Thank you.
Mike Melvin of the Beer Budget BMX also checking in. What's kicking chickens, he says.
That's a new one.
The Brunt family over in the Toledo-ish area. Jordan was commenting on the shirt that Justin is wearing. Her and Josh made that for him, so he was excited to rep that tonight.
That was cool.
Brian Wilson with T-Bone BMX. We talked with him and the crew earlier in the evening.
Oh, yeah, pro experience.
Let's see. Sean Gifford with Dye Job Apparel tuning in. I love how our sponsors are always so active in the chat.
It's pretty cool.
It's the red. Justin doesn't like the green that the red shirt reflects.
Oh.
Anyways, all right. Giffy with Dye Job Apparel, mentioned him. Who else am I missing? Mr. Zach Goss checking in, says, what up? Jack Campbell, oh, he's on vacation. We're excited for you. Have a great time wherever you are. Scott Foster says, yo, over in Facebook land.
Foster.
Brian was commenting, how about that Ricky Carter tearing it up in Sarasota and then apparently crashing.
Oh, really?
Crashing down on the floor. Not crashing his bike. No, just
falling
being
asleep.
exhausted, falling asleep. We missed him this evening. So
Hey, I've ridden that Sarasota track. That thing's a workout.
yeah, I've heard that. I've never been there, but Chris Medler over from Capital City Family BMX says, good evening, everyone. Josh Blair and David Dortona of DB Sports are with us this evening. You know, I don't mess up your segments.
You have no idea what was just going on behind you.
I don't.
Actually, nobody does except Damon.
Yeah.
I'll see
we had a
later.
lighting replacement going on above.
There we go. Are you happier?
I think the batteries are dying in that one.
Yeah,
It's the red.
better.
There's nothing you're gonna fix with the red.
Yeah.
But I needed to wear my new Gate 9 T-shirt.
Yeah.
What? You got a new shirt?
Florida edition.
Yeah, from Florida.
What the hell?
I brought it back from Florida.
Oh, it's imported from Florida.
It is imported.
I didn't
from
pay no
Florida.
duty fees. on
Okay,
it.
I was getting ready to have a duties. I was going to have a serious talk with Jen and Billy now.
Mo Collins is also checking in. Says, "What's up,
Mo.
crew?"
Tell Rox, great job with the pictures.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, she did.
Lots of
BMX,
cool pictures from
Roxanne-
Akron.
Yep, Roxanne killed it. Mr. Greg Page, he says that his vote was for Jamie for best pro camp mom, which I would
Yes.
absolutely agree with that.
There you go.
Nice job. David says we need a 40 and over pro experience.
We're working on it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
it's
and
it's being
called
talked.
an hour of training and about 12 hours of resting.
Yeah, that's about right.
Brought to you by ibuprofen.
And
Crown Royal.
what's that? That hemp fusion
Yeah.
sports cream.
Yeah.
Sponsored by the Hemp Fusion.
All right, we want to say hi to Norma Humphrey in the chat. Our gal pal Kim Benson Fugger with the Moms Talk BMX is in the chat as well.
Yep.
Kyle Islam, or is it? I'm not sure how to say that one. Mark Beeman's with us. He says, "What's up, Big Face?
Hey, Mark.
Face Big D." Oh, what's up with the face Big D? Helps if I read that right.
I shaved.
Oh, is that what's missing?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, we got you now. Who else am I missing? Hi, Mike Miller. He says, "Yo, what's up, Dyllons?" Giffy says Chris knows all about that chopper life. When they were talking about the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
Victor Alvarez is checking in. What's up? I think his family's down in Florida training while he's still in Illinois, I believe. So, DeAndrea Martin, also with Mom's BMX podcast, says, "What's up, Big Dill? Hope to see y'all soon."
Hello.
Got the BMX moms checking in.
Michael Santa Maria says,
That's my boy.
Big D, little D, do work."
That's my boy.
I like it.
Chris is over here cracking a PBR if you didn't hear it.
I was like,
Forgot to mute his mic.
Yeah.
stuff going down over here.
That's that PBR.
Let's see. Who else am I missing? Michael Santa Maria says, Kara says hi.
Yeah, she does.
And then Billy says, dang, you used him like a district mom in Akron, Ohio. You must have been your free labor.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Chris Gray says hello again from Houston. Craig Dragna's checking in.
He was another main maker too. Congratulations.
Yes. He says Christina Patrick handed out trophies.
Yes, Bobby Joe's daughter. Yes.
Patrick, yeah.
She's amazing.
Emily Schaefer's with us. He says, hey, crew. Hey, Dylan. It's the purse lady from Rockford National.
Hello.
No. All right, and there's Roxanne, BMX
Oh,
Rocks.
the purse lady. She needs to get back at me. She needs to get back to me. I got her purse. It's been sitting in a box. She had lost her phone or something, so hit me up because I don't know what phone number I got, and I got your thing in the box.
Okay. So, Emily, you heard that. Get in touch with Dylan, probably over Facebook or something. And then lastly, I want to say hi to Sarah Hudzik. And the Hudzicks say, "What's up, Dylan's?"
Hello, hello.
So
That's
wait. Now Emily says different purse lady. I don't know. I'm confused.
Oh, well, I got a couple first ladies. My bad.
Nothing like. Never mind. You just got them lined up, Dylan. We're just gonna leave it at that.
I put my foot. The only time I don't have a foot in my mouth is when I change it. You know.
Yeah, you got to keep switching.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We appreciate that.
I had a quick shout out to Identify BMX. We were able to finally meet up with them, and that's Sarah and her husband at the National. Man, we were able to actually check out their products face to face. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Good people.
Yeah, pretty. Man, is their stuff not like super cool, awesome?
Paint your own.
Paint your own cranks.
Thank you. For lack of word was there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that was amazing.
What a great idea.
Yeah, was that Lightning Bug?
Yes, it was.
It was Lightning Bug.
Was.
She was doing that. That was pretty cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool.
Funny
to meet
story
up with.
about them beautiful people is in Georgia. We were neighbors, so throughout the weekend they were vending. I was vending where I vend, and hey neighbor, make sure you need something. They're just sweethearts, the whole family.
The only other thing I wanted to mention too was Jordan. Thank you for the stars. Myself and the show very much appreciate that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Sending us some Facebook stars.
We did?
Jordan did, yeah.
That's awesome.
I know.
We're that much closer to getting a new computer, so this son of a bitch
We got
I won't be on pins.
A lot of stars to go.
Won't be on pins and needles. It's going to crash. It's like driving a new truck on Michigan roads. That's how our computer is that runs this show.
It's actually named after our governor.
It is. Because, never mind.
We're not going to get into that.
I'm
right
leaving
now.
that one out. So I got a question for little Dill. Hey, you obviously we know you're racing. We saw the picture earlier. Looked like you were bombing a skate park in Akron, having a good time, and then we see the picture here at Ray's. What'd you think of Ray's? And was that your first time there?
No, that's my third time, I believe.
All right.
Okay.
And that's probably my first. That's like my favorite skate park.
Right.
Because I had this one time, I think it was my first time going. We walked in, we stayed there from opening and close.
Dang.
And we had 10 minutes left and we were leaving. We looked to our right and we see a whole nother room we didn't even go in yet.
Was that the
profile room? We didn't even know it was there. You spent 8 hours renting. And then we bumped into the profile room.
Yeah, that's Ray's for you.
That's rough.
Yeah.
That's rough. Hey, when they opened the Paul's Boutique room, the little skate park, kind of tucked back behind the two berms.
Yeah.
So Keith, he's been on the show. He's the general manager there. I'm like, dude, where's it at? He's like, I'm not gonna tell you, but there's a sign. There's a sign. You'll see it. I hoofed around that place on my bike for 45 minutes and could not find it. Finally, I'm like, dude, I can't pedal anymore. I'm too old for this shit. Like,
Which the skate park or the street skate park?
the skate park with it's got the quarter on the one end and then the hip and then it has the really tight wall ride in there, and he's got there's a bike hanging from the ceiling. Well, no, that's all over the damn place, but it's you got to go up the stairs, the real steep 2 stairs to get in there. But
yeah.
He finally told me, and I bet you I rode by it 4 or 5 times. Like, there's so many.
Don't give it away.
Dude, it's been out forever now. But that place is it's the only good thing in the Midwest when it's wintertime you can do bike riding.
Ray's Indoor Mountain Bike Park.
Unless you want to hoof it. I mean, we got some indoor tracks, but man, they're a long ride. And at Ray's, dude, like you said, you rode open to close. It's always tough for us when we're looking at, what is it, Steel Wheels? Steel Wheels is 3.5 hours. Ray's is 3.5 hours. I'm going to go ride for an hour at Steel Wheels, drive 7 hours, or go to Ray's, ride all day for 7 hours. We end up at Ray's.
Shoot, Ray's, sometimes you end up at a hotel and ride again.
This time we went after Akron was kind of special too. I'm loading up. I want to leave the trailer there. I don't want to bring the trailer to Ray's, for obvious reasons. And Michael lets me have the code for the track. I pull my rig in, and I see Harry Leary right there. I'm like, Harry, park your truck in here, jump in the truck, let's go to Ray's. And sure enough, man, Harry jumps in the truck and we head down to Ray's, and we meet up with Caleb McCain, 14X. He's in that picture. His dad, Justin, amazing people out of Colorado. And we had a great time. Now listen to this. I ordered Chinese food, Mong Mei or something, right?
Yep, that's the local spot.
I ordered Chinese food. It shows up in a box. And everyone, we even had this lady, Sam, from Wisconsin, Minnesota. She's there, and I see her at all the races. So we're all sitting down grubbing. We eat till we can't eat no more. I still got food. I fed 4 other families out of our Chinese racers, BMXers, like, from California. Some lady was packing her bike bag to go back to Florida. I mean, you hungry? And everybody ate. It was amazing.
That's so
amazing time.
That is so cool.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. BMX love.
Right.
I got one more story too. This is kind of my. You guys ride. You guys get those kind of rushes, man. I'm a historian of BMX. Shannon Gillette, forget about it. He knows. I sit with him and just listen for hours. Yeah. I got Harry Leary in the passenger seat, right? We're heading to Ray's, and I was bragging on Dylan. He finally got a turn down at the skate park, you know. Harry goes, "You mean the Leary?" I go, "No, the turn down where you put it like that." Harry pops up a magazine cover from 1979 where he's doing the Leary. Okay.
Yep.
And that was pretty cool. Pretty freaking cool. I'm trying to tell him my son just finally getting this trick. And this man might be one of the first ones to get it documented. I don't know.
Yeah. He's the originator. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, he showed me 4 or 5 covers, actually.
Yeah.
One was one-hander. So let's just be honest.
I know that picture.
Doing one-handed turndowns. Leary's.
No, it's a Leary. Turn down is a little bit different.
And listen to this.
And he would tell you it's different too.
Yeah.
Harry was coming to take a tour of the shop here in Cincinnati. We were waiting for him. Our timing was off, so Dylan had to get some practice. So I said, "Hey, we're going to be at Cleve's BMX in Cincinnati, okay? Rob Kavanaugh, if you're on there, there's a shout out. You're a good guy." We're down there, right? And I'm on the phone with Harry. "Hey, just meet us here." Harry shows up at Cleve's BMX, just a little tiny little track. I think they call it the little track that could. And Harry shows up, and all the old school BMXers are just like, "That's amazing. I need a picture." Pretty cool.
Yep.
Well, he popped over to Warsaw, and he did like a pop-up clinic, and he just hung out at Warsaw. That was after Rockford. He went over and he did a clinic over there and just hung out for. And he's like, "Yeah, we'll ride till whenever, whatever.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a good time." Yeah. Oh, you guys were?
Yeah, we met up with Harry there, and Dylan was kind of doing some examples, being like a little example guy. Yeah, that's a cool little track. I guess they had a rebuild after we left.
They did.
Mm-hmm.
I actually stopped at some pizza at Andrea Lebeck's pizza shop over there in Indiana. She races older cruiser. She has the cool socks, always wears the glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, her and her lovely husband own a pizza parlor up there. I've been wanting to stop there for years. We stopped, had some pizza. Very nice. Very nice.
Awesome.
All right. So if you head over there to Warsaw, you got to check out
All
the
right.
pizza shop.
So,
yeah.
Little Dill, other than Ray's, what's your other favorite spot you've hit up off a track? Not at the track. Like it could be public park, concrete park, private park, anything like that. It could be a ramp park.
Okay, hold on.
All right.
I'm going back like 5 years.
Ooh, all
Palm
right.
Springs, my home park.
Okay.
It was just like a little local, no name, maybe.
I don't know what the name was.
It's the little one, not the big private one.
But where he learned his first 360 and the park scene in Palm Springs, James King owns a ride shop there. We missed that. There was some bad dudes at that local.
And normally people would hate it, but that was my first place where I broke my first bone. That was where I broke my leg.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
Ouch.
There's a picture on my Facebook. I think I just recently posted it. Matter of fact, Father's Day. He was trying these 360s. I mean, crash after crash. And then we finally get one on the camera. You can hear me just, just light up.
I feel like I remember that.
Yeah, I'm sure. That's great.
It's always
Pretty
special
cool.
when you land that first 360.
So
Yeah.
at 14, little Dylan, how many bones have you broken?
Too many.
Too many.
Too many?
Oh
I
my
can
gosh.
count like 3 max, but I don't remember any others.
Ankle, knee,
Leg.
pinky.
What, you don't carry your medical chart with you?
Probably a wrist, but we duct taped that son of a gun.
Yeah.
Old
Probably a
school
wrist.
factory.
There you go.
Just buddy tape the pinky.
Duct tape is a popsicle sticks.
Pros at the experience. Our local's Lake Paris. Zach Van Kamen is our local.
Yeah.
Where we grew up. And we watched him, man. And it's a bad dude. That's a bad dude. I mean, he is on fire right now.
Yeah, he's making some good progress.
Just you got the best stash on the pro scene is what I'm throwing out there already.
He does.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
It's
yeah.
on point.
It's a solid
his
stash.
horse- His legs, he looks like a centurion, you know, the half horse, half man. That's a stud right there.
He's
I'm
just
always
part
been-
bike.
Always, yeah. I'm always on Van Kamen. Jesse Welch, another local.
Yeah.
Jesse Welch got the bars and stripes
Yeah,
from the U23 right now. So
he was
we
killing it.
always remember our locals. Yeah, Jay Smooth, that's a bad dude. You know who's not on that couch right now? Works with DL is at Souza.
Anthony, eh?
Anderson's. Oh yeah, that's a bad dude too. I can't wait till he gets healthy. Souza.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So America's gonna get back on where they need to be. Believe that. Cam Wood, you know, making us happy over there in Papendal.
He did good.
Put us
He
on
did
the
great
box.
over there.
Yeah, the girls. I mean, forget about it. I think all of them made the main. Barry over there, you know, coaching them up or whatever component he has. Good stuff. Yeah, there he is.
Look at that
That's a
stash.
good- Look at that
Oh,
stash.
solid.
Yeah, that's my guy right now. I'll tell you that.
It's a solid stash. You know, Mike Miranda and him could have their own club.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Miranda from back in the day.
Like they could have their own shaving club or something. Telling you, like
For
Van
sure.
Kamen.
I'd have
Grooming.
to join now.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, so we're gonna transition here, and we're gonna slide into lightning round. All right,
For who? Me or him?
both you guys. All right.
Are you gonna tell us who it is, or we just answer it?
No,
Just
Gonna answer it.
you just fire. Don't think about it. You just answer it, and
Red Snap.
That's right.
Red
There you go.
Snap.
They're
All
not
right.
hard. They're not hard.
They're
Nope.
not too hard.
they're not too. Nope, they're not very hard at all.
Wait till you
And-
come to mind.
And Lightning Round is brought to you by BrandedPopUps.com. BrandedPopUps.com's mission is to provide a fan brand supported with the opportunity to purchase your very own branded pop-up style. So if you guys are looking for, Sabrosa, ATB, or there's many, many more. They're constantly on. I know they had SE on there and T-Bone's on there. I don't know. The list keeps getting longer and longer. Make sure you check them out. The link will be in the chat. And we want to thank Branded Pop-Ups for sponsoring the Lightning Round.
Yeah. Get your All Things BMX show tent.
There you,
Just saying.
there you go. And Damon, you can just take the questions I've got labeled for myself in this. So
Well, I go off script.
all right, then that's
that's
fine.
cool.
We'll start with Melissa.
All right, gentlemen. All-time favorite movie.
Top Gun.
Fast and Furious, the new one.
Okay.
Nice.
It was
Nice.
fun. All right. All right. What's your favorite television show?
Frasier.
Good one.
Family Guy.
Oh,
Good call.
Oh,
All right, this one's more for Big Deal. Who's more gangster, Al Pacino or Christopher Walken?
Pacino.
All right.
All right.
Favorite junk food.
Three Musketeer.
Little D.
For missing clears.
All right.
Oh, that's so cute.
Pass that on.
All right. Do we wear slides with or without socks?
With socks.
Hell no.
I don't wear slides.
Okay.
Good answer.
I should, because tying these sons of bitches ain't getting easier.
No, they're still better for you. Tied or not untied.
Oh, it's better to wear shoes.
Yes.
All right. So, I don't know. I guess this is for both of you. Do you work on your own bike, or do you have it serviced at a bike shop?
I do what I can. I don't break chains, and I don't do brake cables. Yeah. I don't break chains. My big hands won't let me mess with those chain things. Look at those mitts. Like right before when we were here in the shop, I got to put his Vegas gear on. I could do the minimal, but I don't mess with the cables or the chain.
You give it to Bombshell Dave, don't you?
Usually, for sure, that's the mechanic.
I see little D's head shaking over there.
Or Mike Santa Maria. I mean, if Full Tilt's there, I send it to those guys. J&R. I'm by shop.
Yep.
There you go. No, that makes sense. How about this? With Little Dill, your favorite subject in school?
Come on, which one's
Science.
Okay.
Good.
Dad?
My favorite's history.
All right.
Definitely.
All right. Favorite pizza topping?
Cheese.
Pineapple?
Nice.
Good call. I like
That's
it. I
my
like
favorite too.
Which is also my safe word.
Wow, mine too.
We get in trouble because I thought you'd be yelling. I need help.
All right, so I guess this is for Big Dylan. If you hadn't got involved in BMX, what would you be doing?
Oh, it's a good question. It's a serious question. I am a marriage and family therapist. I owned a drug and alcohol treatment center for years. I was a head therapist for years at a high-end treatment center in Palm Springs. I really enjoy helping others, and that goes back to my core. So if I wasn't involved in BMX right now, I would be in the recovery industry.
Okay, nice.
Awesome.
That's a really interesting
All right.
transition, considering there's so much recovery in BMX.
Yeah.
That's true.
All right.
You know what? It's. I mean, I have met so many. I mean, I personally, if it's okay to share this, have 16 years clean and sober. My son's
Nice.
never seen me drink. I'm not shaming drinkers. I just drank too much.
Mhm.
Yep.
You know, I'm actually proud of people that can have a couple beers and, you know, go spend time with their family and live the dream. I had a problem, but I have met so many people in BMX that have, years of recovery.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Those are my best friends.
Yep.
Mhm.
That's
Agreed.
great.
So yeah, I'd be helping the
Cool.
I'd be helping the addicted.
I like that.
Well, I'll modify that question for Little Dill. So, if you weren't doing the BMX life, what sport would you be doing?
Definitely park bike.
I'm so glad you did not say scooters. We ought to just disconnected this whole thing.
We'd have been done.
All right.
We'd have to go.
Funny, real quick, you guys, on his park,
Yeah.
in Shreds Park.
I
Who wants to go race USA BMX? Some of the schedules are conflicting for us to get in there, but that'll be he'll be on that scene pretty soon. Shannon will fly him over for me or something.
There you go.
Nice.
Ah, there you go.
All right.
I got a question for you guys. This goes out for both of you. Slipknot or Five Finger Death Punch?
Slipknot.
How about this? Slipknot or Mushroom Head?
Ooh.
Slipknot.
Yeah, I knew Dad was going to get on that one.
He don't know Mushroom Head like I know Mushroom Head, but Slipknot still. I mean, it's got my love.
I got 13 shows in with Mushroom Head.
Yeah, no, they go hard. They go hard.
They do.
Mushroom Head.
Yeah.
It's a band, Chris. I know. Look, it's not Michael McDowell,
pizza
okay? It's
topping.
not Wings. I understand. It's not normal
It's not
stuff.
something you
listen-
could just pop in,
Mushroom Head,
hallucinate,
What
Chris.
about Mudvayne?
See, I always felt Mudvayne was jocking Mushroom Head and Slipknot, but I do appreciate him and I like him though.
Yeah, right.
I do. Right. But I was exposed to Mushroom Head, then Slipknot, and kind of Mudvayne. I was like, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
All right, this one we'll start. This question's for both you guys. We'll start with Little Dill. Do you like stuff that's sweet or do you like stuff that's salty?
Sweet.
All right, Dad.
Salty.
All right.
All right, pie or cake?
Ooh. I don't really like neither, but I'll go with pie.
Okay.
I'll go pie.
All right.
So, sticking on the food thing, what's your favorite guilty pleasure?
Well, it wouldn't have to be food.
Doesn't have to be food.
It doesn't have to be food.
Well, no, it is food, as you can tell. I'd like to spend some good money on a steak and potato.
Boy.
Yes, sir.
We've been around the country, and we sat down in Florida, Dylan and I, one time, Sarasota Keys, at this little restaurant on the beach in between the back-to-back nationals. I think there was one in Cape Coral.
And then Sarasota.
We spent a week on the beach. We went and sat down at a steak restaurant. There was no price on the menu, and we ate and enjoyed it until we got the check.
Yeah, when they don't have the price, that's market price, and it's going to be scary.
And I'm looking across the table at Dylan. I'm spending this money on you.
The best company out there.
It's like when you see something on the menu and says seasonal. Yeah.
All right, you guys ready?
I hope it was really good.
Okay, this will be a good one. All right, Instagram or Facebook? We'll go with Little Dylan.
Instagram.
Yeah, I knew it.
Yeah, Facebook.
I'm old school. I just, you know what? I barely got turned on to Facebook when Dylan started having sponsors, liability, obligations, and taking pictures and promoting product and stuff. So I'm late to the game. I wanted to be I don't want people to know where I am type of guy. But this has really opened up my eyes to how important that is to share your experiences with your friends and family.
All right. Where do we go? Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Yep.
All right, Apple or Android?
Apple.
Nice. That was quick.
Yep.
I've never had it.
We don't know anything else.
It's all right. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
What talent do you wish you had that you don't?
I can answer your dad's while you're thinking. Your dad wishes he could count cards.
What?
Big Dylan wishes he could count cards.
Oh, we haven't even talked about that skill yet. But I wish I had more of a push away.
Okay.
Push away from the table.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I feel you on that one. I wish I had that skill too.
For sure.
I wish I could do flips like on flat surface.
Oh, all right.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Good answer.
All right. So here's one for this one's just be tailored for Little Dill.
Little D.
We're gonna go flats or clips, bro. Oh.
Flats. I'm gonna say flats.
Yeah.
I was beating everybody on flats. Top 3 every
When
national.
they changed the rule, he really was doing well on the flats.
I was ready for Worlds.
Yeah.
Nice.
I like it.
All right.
All right.
I'm a flats guy.
What talent do you have that most people don't know you have? Your hidden talent.
Working at a young age.
All right.
I like that.
There you go.
Like I'm a great listener.
All right.
Okay. I was gonna say.
I'm a great listener, and I like to boast about myself, but I'm not listening to wait till when I can speak. I'm listening. There's a difference between waiting to get in there to say what you got to say than actually hearing the person speaking. I think that's one of my many talents. Is that I will hear you.
That's
Very
a
nice.
huge skill.
That is. I've never heard anybody put it that way before.
Does it make sense, though?
Yes.
Absolutely.
No, totally. Because sometimes when you're carrying on a conversation, you're thinking, "Oh, I know about, I don't know, GT bicycles, so I'm going to talk about them. And you're not listening to what the other person's saying. You're thinking what I'm going to say next.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Listening to speak.
Yes.
Rough.
What's
I
that?
have that talent.
Yeah.
Listening to speak, yeah.
All right, we got one more question for you guys. Unless, Damon, do you got one more?
Yeah, I got one more.
Off the cuff, here we go.
Off the cuff. You ready? This is actually for both you guys. Sport bike or bagger?
Oh.
I love the way those baggers look, man. Just low and just hanging and loud and obnoxious and chromy and American-y and just silly, man. I'm not much of a motorcycle rider. I bought one just to have one, and I think it's super dangerous.
Yes, it is.
I have one still. It's in Cali, actually, in my storage unit at Dave Berquist's house. But I love the look of the baggers.
All right.
But what them kids do on them rocket things are amazing.
We can modify the question for little Dylan. So
yeah,
here you go. Do you like the crotch rockets or do you like the big Harleys? The crotch rockets are the little rice burners, little fast bikes.
Big Harleys.
Yeah, good answer.
Is that the one you have? Oh, so this is a story. He pulls up on the dirt bike, and he was like, "Get on, we're gonna go skip through traffic, everything." I was like, "What are you talking about? I'm not getting on that thing." I just kept saying no every time he offered.
Well, what happened is in California, there's a lot of traffic getting to the track. Barry Nobles bought this bike, and he had this like his bike stand
On the back, yeah.
attached to it.
Yeah.
So I got this Harley-looking thing, and I was gonna put one of those things on so we get to the track faster. Jill's like, "I'm not getting on the back of that one."
Didn't we see one?
Yeah, we saw one at the track.
Yeah, we saw one in Akron.
Yeah.
Somebody had one. Somebody.
Well,
And they had a little trailer behind
in California, it's legal for motorcycles to drive in between traffic.
It's what?
Split lanes.
Yeah, you can split
the
lanes.
lanes.
You can?
Yeah.
That's why he's saying it's so much faster because you
Okay.
can literally fit in between everybody, which scares the crap out of me. But it's
Yeah.
not legal here, but in California, it's
Don't ever
legal.
try that in New York.
Yeah, or Michigan.
I was in California about lost a hand
Yeah.
because
Okay.
you never
All
know
right.
when they're coming through. So, one more question from the chat for you, Big Dill: blackjack or poker?
Poker.
There you go.
All right, Chris.
That's
Thank you,
one
Victor.
of my hidden talents, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk
So
about
this
that later.
I've heard
Vegas-
that.
We might want to
Vegas
talk.
coming up.
Uh-oh.
After everything's cleaned up. Big Dylan will be downstairs at that South Point poker room. Come and say hi. And bring some money. Bring some money.
Bring some money to the table. There you go.
Right
Yes,
on.
yes.
All right, here's your last question. What is your favorite Wednesday night live streaming BMX show?
Of course. Come on now. Nothing's
Yeah.
BMX, man.
All right.
Trick
There we go.
Very good.
We appreciate the time. We appreciate the thought process because, you guys do a lot of BMXers and my son races and there's fans of this sport that had never rode but still have the passion and the that we put it all in. 100%.
Well, I'd love to have you guys back on for another show because there are some topics we didn't get a chance to, but especially got talking a little bit about the poker, how you got into that and stuff. So we'll do that for Moto 2. But one thing I wanted to make sure that we did touch on was your company, TV Products, that you guys don't just do trophies. You guys offer a lot of services that tracks can reach out to you, individuals can reach out to you, and I wanted to make sure that you could, kind of go in and let us know all the services that you guys offer. And I've got all your contact information on the bottom, but I'll put it in the chat while you're telling us everything that TB Products offers.
Screen printing, embroidery. We do hats, T-shirts, signage. We've gotten to the signage game. Awards, obviously. We do stuff for the Cincinnati Reds, the Bengals. We do big ballet awards. We do karate awards. These guys are all over the map. They're all over the map with what they could do to promote your business, to celebrate your loved one's life, down to pointing people in the right direction to get to your yard sale. You know, we are, just look at our website, tvproducts.com. We have whatever we do and the services we provide are right there. And I appreciate you guys giving me the time to say that.
Oh, no problem. And look, we'd love you guys to hang out with us. We're going to do a little newsmaker segment, the trivia segment, our showcase, next week's guests, and, you know, the very highly anticipated segment of birthdays, which we love to listen to Chris shout out the birthdays and see how creative he can get on pronouncing them. So please stick around with us. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Yeah, you guys are welcome to chime in.
Sports World, the best value in the world on bikes, parts, and equipment.
Head so hard that your hat can't fit you. Either I'm with you or against you.
All right, we are back. DJ Damon taking us in and out of commercial break. Thank you very much, sir. And it's that time. We are going to head into our next few segments of the show here, and we're going to start it off with our Newsmaker segment. And we want to thank our good friends over at BMX Racing Forum for supporting the Newsmaker segment. And this week we've got some really good news going on. So Chris, go ahead and start us off.
All right, so this week we have Wix Outlaw Trail Jam, TJ number 10. All right, this is Medina, Ohio. It's going to be August 6th. They're going to do a head-to-head racing on a dual slalom course. Oh, this is going to be cool. Single elimination. Practice and open riding from sunrise to 10 a.m. Registration and official practice are from 10 a.m. to noon. Park is open to the public from dawn to dusk every day, and the course will be closed to participants only on that Saturday the 6th starting at 10 a.m. until the conclusion. Riders meeting is approximately 12:15. Racing at 12:30. Whoa. What you do?
Come on, Chris.
What you do?
All right, Chris, I think you should go to that event before you retire that Supercross you got.
You should. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That'll probably be your last race of the year, so.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see here. Brian Wick and his wife are the organizers of the event. You can check them out at the link we're going to put in the chat.
You going to go to it? What are you going to do? You going to head over there?
You should go, Chris.
I think you should, bro.
I don't know.
We're going to all try to get down there.
Yeah.
All right. Our next bit of news, we're going to talk about the Backroads. Are you headed up there with us Saturday? Are you going up there?
I'm got stuff going on.
Helicopter maintenance?
Chris.
Yeah, I'm out of town.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
You're just making that up.
You're taking the chopper over the Grand Canyon, aren't you?
Well, Dylan kind of inspired me to,
Figures. Probably going to fly out to Mount
You know
Rushmore,
what?
too.
That's it. You're coming, Chris. I'm going to talk to your wife. I'm calling.
So going on, it's all weekend. It kicks off Friday at noon, man. And the picture you're looking at right here, that's just a sample of the track he built. He's actually added some more to the whole yard. They've got the concession set up. That's going to be running. You can swing out Friday and hang out for a while if you want to help work on the track, spruce it up, set your pit area up. You can. $5 a ride, or if you're going to help out on the track, go ahead, help out, and there's no cost for you to ride. Saturday, the big day. That's when we're going to head up there. We're going to hook the trailer up and make our way up to Ionia. It's a backwoods BMX.
Oh, yeah, it's on Dick Road.
It's on Dick Road. That's the one thing Chris can remember.
And really wanted to say.
Yeah. I wanted to make sure I
Been
said
sleeping on that one. Event kicks off Saturday. DJ Damon's going to be there. Melissa and I will be there also. Holding down
I'm not
DJ Damon.
Oh, no, that guy owes me money.
Damon does? Or Randall?
Both of them.
Practice kicks off super early, 8 to 10. He's got it broke up by age groups. Tons of games. We got all kinds of stuff to give away. Pig roast. There's going to be a firework display. Sunday fun day.
Can Justin do it 360?
Nope. Not even going to try it, dude.
What?
Not going to try it this year.
You got your private nurse with you. You'll be all right.
That ankle, unless we duct tape that thing.
Nope.
Sunday fun day. If you want to stick around, you can and ride for free while you're helping, clean up, pick up, and they got camping. Just make sure you get a hold of Backroads, and I'm going to put the link in for you for the event so you can get a hold of them if you plan on camping.
This is going to be a good time.
It is.
Last year was fun.
It was a blast, and we're going to have...
the weather's supposed to be nice, too, not
Yes.
too hot.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a nice weekend for the weather.
Mhm.
They also have camping, but you must check in with them beforehand. You got to
Chris.
set it up ahead of time.
Chris, he said that.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
You're not listening, Chris.
I just wanted to make sure.
Chris, you know what? You're listening to talk, and after this fucking show's done, you're gonna have you're gonna have a meeting with our guest. All right? Because look, what feelings I have are gone. This relationship is based on a shallow pond of lies.
Yeah. No, this weekend is going to be a good time.
Oh shit!
We're gonna need show host therapy.
Yeah. Yes.
Marriage therapy, dude. Were you supposed to read the last? I'm sorry. You take 2 to next one.
That's okay. You go right ahead. This is your baby.
No, it is. Hey, we want to give a shout out to Capital City Family BMX. They cooked up a pretty cool kids skills club going on over at Lansing, Michigan. This is going to be a
Hot
good
off the
time.
press.
They got everything working in order and got everybody together for this one. It's going to be a good time. Did we mention yet? We're going to mention it a few times. So, Chris, pay attention. This is your spouse asking you to pay attention. Are you listening to me? Are you listening, Chris?
Melissa's
It's free. It's free, Chris.
I knew that already.
It's free?
It's free. Damon, it's free.
It's free.
Damon,
It's free.
did you know it's free?
Starts July 18th. There's going to be a goddamn pop quiz on this later.
Yep.
Starts July 18th, 6:30 to 8 p.m. It's a drop-in format. We're going to do a 3-week camp here, or club, that we just repeat over after those 3 weeks. Is open for anyone to drop in. And
that's cool. So if you miss one of the weeks, you
don't
just
matter.
come to the...
Yeah,
I missed week 2, so then I hit week 2 the next time back.
Yep,
All right, that's
exactly.
cool.
So
I like it.
low
Nice.
key, it'll be a good time. And look, we're still looking for. It's free, but we still have to file our tour form for you guys that are involved in any sort of
You
BMX.
do have to be a USA BMX member.
Right. How much does it cost, Chris?
For the clinic?
Yeah.
Free.
Okay. But
I thought
look,
you meant the membership.
we're still looking for sponsors to help out with the tour fee. I'm going to put the link in for Capital City if you're interested. It's $25. You can sponsor each one of the weeks if you'd like, because we still pay for the tour form so we can do the clinic there at the track, so it's all covered. That's why you got to have your membership. So still looking for those $25 sponsors for each week. You can sponsor one. You can sponsor as many as you like. I'll put the link in there. That will take you right to the Facebook page where you can message them and let them know if you're interested. Camping is free at the Backroads event. Just to answer, I think it was Dior Tonya in the chat.
You just need to let them know ahead of time that you are.
I know.
Oh,
I know.
I was like, why did you answer that?
Are we gonna make an appearance at Capital City?
What day?
On Monday.
That's on a Monday.
And it's free.
I mean, I'll be there because it's free.
Somebody's running it.
I'll be there because it's free.
Okay.
Yeah. Definitely. It's free. I'll be there.
All right.
Favorite.
How much does it cost, Chris?
Free.
Oh God, enough.
Okay.
Moving on.
They got camping.
Not at the clinic, but at.
We don't need any help from the peanut gallery. Peanut butter jelly man.
Hey,
peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
Hey, I think it's time for Melissa's trivia question. Sponsored by Bombshell
Yeah. All right.
Oh my gosh, so much fun stuff. Am I still green? Yep.
A little bit.
I feel great. That's just the color of the shirt. I'm telling you. All right, huge sticker pack going out. As mentioned, this is what, a mini?
Yeah, cruiser.
Cruiser plate here. Thanks to Answer BMX. I got a medium size. Are you sure you want to give this one away? This is
It is
hot off the press. Sneaky. Can anybody see that logo there? There are not very many of these out there.
What size is that?
Bombshell t-shirt medium.
Give me another 3 weeks. I'll be able to fit it.
Say, if you're asking me if we want to give it away because you think I can fit into that thing,
that's yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, everybody's working on it. All right, and then what? I don't know. Number 7.
There we go.
Heavy
Nice.
pedal zine going in this.
Those are hot off
I haven't
the
even
presses.
looked at this one. Yeah.
Chuck does a great job with that magazine.
Picked it up
Yeah,
down.
this is Chuck
at-
Nagy and
That's his baby.
I mean, just great stuff.
The pictures in there are awesome.
And then lastly, your backpack.
Is that a T-Bone Carbone Pro Gate Experience backpack?
Melissa, how much does this
Oh my
trivia
God,
pack
no,
cost
I'm done.
to
I
win?
cannot handle any of you guys. Done. It's nothing. All right.
This prize pack has a retail
You
value
better
of
smack some bitch up here. Don't all shut up.
Who can get to the closest without going over?
All right.
can win
This is a great question
I don't
this
know.
week. We have a great question.
This was one of your suggestions, but
All
I
right.
couldn't find the spot you were actually told me to go. So this is the
Still,
best
we're
I
going to
can
have
do.
to get with Mom's
know.
Talk to figure out how to find it.
All right, so I would like you to name 2 of the 3 honorees that were inducted into the 1992 BMX Hall of Fame.
Ooh.
2 out of the 3 honorees that were inducted into the 1992 BMX Hall of Fame.
Ooh, I know this one.
Yeah, because it's on the screen in front of us.
No, fuck that. I wasn't even looking at that.
Stop lying. Chris, you want to tell them who's going to be on the show next week?
All right, next week we are going to have the folks from
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. No, Tom Brady's not on the show next week. Sorry. No. Next week's guest is going to be the folks from 110% Nutrition. So next Wednesday, July 13th, 110% Nutrition will be the guest.
Make sure we tune in. Make sure everybody
Wow,
tunes
I'm
in.
excited to talk to them.
Those cats are studs over
Yeah,
there.
they got some really interesting products.
AJ and them boys.
Yep.
Maybe we'll even score some samples.
Yeah. Actually, he's going to send some up.
Yeah.
So we can decorate the studio. Right. I'm going to thank our friends at Answer BMX for sponsoring the showcase. And kicking off the showcase this week, we're going to run through look, in the showcase, if you've got a podcast, if you've got a live stream show, a zine like Chuck does with Heavy Pedals, or maybe you're doing like the High Five that they do over on Instagram, whatever you have, if you're doing it for, BMX, let us know. We're happy to share this. So send it in to us, let us know, and we'll get it on
The
our
High Five
showcase.
thing is pretty cool. Chrissy Piper.
Yeah, that's it. You want to let them know about the new episode on Dirty Knobs, Damon?
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Make sure you check out the new Dirty Knobs podcast, hosted by the BMX guys, Hollywood Mike Miranda, EC Eric Carter, and who's that? James
Vicente.
Hey, I can't read that far. bring you behind the scenes of guests back in the day. So make sure you check out episode 7 with Robbie. Who's that?
Rob Morales.
Rob Morales. Okay.
From Colt.
From Colt. Okay.
Colt.
And
The link is in the chat. Check it out.
I listened to that today while I was working. Awesome show. And I got to tell you, listen till after the show's done, because there is a hilarious part with Robbo, and he's trying to do a Colt commercial. There's your teaser. It's hilarious. So make sure.
It's almost like a blooper.
It was so good.
Once again, that's Dirty Knobs Podcast. Make
Yes.
sure you check them out.
Yes.
Medler, no.
Dirty
For you,
Knobs
it's not
Podcast.
free.
All right, and our next bit of news coming to you, Melissa. You want to let them know about the latest edition of the?
Is this the latest one?
It is. I double checked
Okay,
today.
okay. I wasn't sure if they had put out. Okay, so we are talking about the Moms Talk BMX podcast. This is a group of ladies that understand that the sport of BMX can be a bit overwhelming, and they get it, and that's why they've created their podcast. It's a place where you can go and hear other moms' points of view on the sport and learn about BMX. So their most recent episode was a conversation with the mother and son duo of Rain Langford and his mama Janie Langford.
Oh,
so,
nice.
yeah, that turned out pretty cool. So go check them out. That's Moms Talk BMX Podcast. They're super active on Facebook, so go check them out.
And TikTok.
Okay, my question is,
And on
since
TikTok.
they had Rain on this show, all right, is his mom here just as lovely as Rain's? I'm curious about that.
We don't know because
Rain has some like
Right.
gorgeous hair. I mean,
It's
I'm
luscious.
jealous. I'm jealous of Rain's hair.
The mom's got this rock star punk look.
She does.
Pretty neat.
Oh, does she?
Yeah, it's definitely a
Oh,
punk
yeah.
rock look. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Punk rock.
Nope.
Besides, hair comes from your mom's. It does come from your mom's side, but
Uh-huh.
usually it skips a generation. So
Uh-huh.
whatever.
Yo, mama.
Yeah. So there you go.
Your mama's
enough
mama's
said.
daddy.
Enough said.
All right.
I was just curious about that. Who had the better hair?
I might do pretty good in the hair department then. Okay.
You grow that goddamn afro out and get yourself a Zach Van Kamen mustache. That's all you need, buddy.
Yes, Chris.
Oh, we're going to talk about the Beer Budget BMX show.
Ask Shelly first.
Yeah, you want to do
Yeah.
that. Man, each and every time they go on, they bring the heat, and they're always discussing the new hot topics, news. They talk about teams, tracks, racers, riders, you name it. It goes down over there. One of the only open forum live shows you're going to find around. The Beer Budget Show, if you guys haven't experienced it, it's kind of like Mystical the Rapper meets Henry Rollins in the parking lot of an adult club, and they do a cover of Taylor Swift. And you can find the Beer Budget Show each and every Saturday night.
Taylor's too weak.
And we'll put the link in for you. So make sure you check it out.
Check those guys out Saturday nights.
She
They're a
doesn't
lot
drink
of fun.
PBR.
Are you sure about that?
I'm positive about
I
that.
don't know.
Taylor Swift.
Tell him why you get kind of gangster back in, when she gets off
Chris.
stage.
21 yet?
You want to let them know about the Lane 8 podcast, Chris?
Sure, I can do that. I got to get that in front of me here real fast. All right. Lane 8 podcast. New episode with Trey White. He left it all out there on the track. Lane 8 BMX podcast is hosted by Todd Wilson. There's going to be a link in the chat, so you can go over there and check those guys out. So if you are a podcast live stream, print or social media site that promotes BMX, make sure you get a hold of us. info@allthingsbmxshow.com. Send us your info. We'll feature it in our showcase.
All right. Thank you, Chris. Team and Melissa, appreciate it. We got a winner yet, Melissa?
I do.
What really?
Yeah.
Somebody knew Google.
I thought it would be a lot harder.
That's what we want to know.
Actually, a couple people got close.
Did Craig drag my answer?
No.
What?
No, he did not.
So would
I'm
we like
surprised.
to ask Dylan if he has a
Yeah,
guess?
sure.
Dylan, who do you think it is?
92. Shit. EC. And
Well, has a relationship with EC.
I don't know. I don't know, man. It's Eric Carter and what's his name? Man, Paul Camp.
Close.
Well, so it was actually, I wanted two. So you could have said Kyle Fleming, Mike Miranda, or Vance Patterson. of which Zach Goss was the first one to get Kyle Fleming and Mike Miranda correct in my chat.
Okay.
So, but Robert Cardoza was a close second with Vance Patterson and Hollywood. So, and Billy, no Will Smith and Chris Rock are not in. But I appreciate your guess. So, Zach, let me know if you guys are headed to Backroads on Saturday. Otherwise, we'll meet up with you at Richfield at some point in time and give you your stuff. Thanks for playing, guys. I appreciate it.
It is that time, ladies and gentlemen. It's birthday time.
Okay.
Kill it.
All right, Chris, you're on.
All right. So, birthdays are brought to you by On Two Wheels. Make sure you check those guys out. Any national you go to, Jeremy and the folks over there at On Two Wheels, they'll take care of you. So, here we go. If you're celebrating this week, your birthday, you are celebrating with Shane Nickel.
Or Neckel.
Neckel. Matt Polkamp. Man, are you sure these are Jacka?
Chris, how many times did I tell you copy and paste?
All right.
Well,
oh my God.
How about
Rolban?
No.
Roldan. Manuel
Dan.
Roldan.
Oh my gosh.
he's a rookie pro this year, right?
Yep.
Peter, how do you pronounce this? Pants?
It might be
Peter Pan.
French. It might be French.
And then Petey Peters?
Petey, I hung out with him in Florida with Brian Fell.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Now I know this guy, Scott Foster.
Uh-oh.
John Wessler. Matt Johnson. Lizzie Jones.
Lizzie.
Shane Ross. Brian LaRossi. Emily Schaefer. Kevin Codebra.
Yay.
Trey Jordan. Oh, our buddy Tom Ritz. William Prince. So if you have a birthday and you are not friends with Justin on Facebook and you would like me to butcher your name on the birthdays, send it to info@allthingsbmxshow.com.
Chris?
Can I say something real quick?
Absolutely.
Sure.
The way Chris announces those names, you can tell he's not much of a listener. Oh, you know what I mean?
Poor
It's in the
Chris.
DSM-4. One of the, side effects of not listening is not being able to pronounce people's last names.
What does listening have to do with reading?
Everything.
Everything.
Oh, man. That's
Actually,
great.
Billy's giving you a comment. He says, damn, Chrissy's been hitting the phonics hard. You got those all pretty close. He listens
Billy's
to tapes on CD in his car.
tapes on CD.
He's got
Good
tapes.
catch. See?
See?
Good job listening.
There you go.
See, Dylan, it's not that bad.
All right, I want to toss it over to Dylan and let you, give a shout out. Thanks to anybody you like before we close the show out.
Yeah, I mean, USA BMX for providing the platform for us all to meet. TV products so that we travel the country. My son, Bombshell, for always having my son dialed on his race bike from, we remember when it was Chromoly to where we are now with the carbon. The Santa Maria's out there always having our back on the races. Scott, Kay Beacons, Lynn, there's just so many people that help. That this is like family, I don't even know where to start or end. You guys are the same way. You miss somebody, they know me. They're not gonna get mad at me, but they know in my heart where we stand. Redmond, we miss you, man. Mike Redmond at Lake Paris. We haven't been home in a while, but if anybody watches my son's gate, he'll snap the whole rack. It's the third, fourth pedal, but that red snap we got from Bone for sure, and. Thanks to anybody watching, man. Thanks for having this platform to us all share our BS on, right?
Well, thank you, and
problem.
you're more than welcome to hang out with us once we go off the air. Hang around, say hi to the criminals that join us after the show. It's always a
Might
good
have to
time.
forget that gym right now, bro. We're a little late on that gym.
All right. Thank you again. And I want to say thanks for everyone joining us this evening. And thank you to Billy and Jen for the hospitality last weekend down at Akron.
Yes, appreciate it.
And a special shout out to Akron BMX, USA BMX, TV Products, and On Two Wheels for taking care of me while we were down there. We appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. And each and every one of you for joining us this evening and being in the chat, talking trash. We appreciate it. Chris, take us on out.
Yeah,
right, guys.
that goes double
Thank
for
you.
me. And
You're welcome.
Thanks, everybody. This weekend was awesome. Had a great time. I'd like to say thanks. Sorry, guys.
Go ahead.
Take half a second here. Thanks to my wife. Thanks to you guys, all three of you, for this weekend. You guys are, a lot of help to me, encouragement, that type of thing in the pits between races. It was a lot of fun. Had a great time. Make sure you check us out on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, which is sponsored by Mega Design Group. And check out our podcast version of the show anywhere you get your podcast from, which is taken care of by Dye Job Apparel. And we will see you next week. And God bless. Have a great week, everybody.
I got moto